Greetings, light workers. Greetings, Starseed. And greetings to all those who want to shine a little brighter each day. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily reading for May the 10th, 2020. Happy Mother's Day. I'm not going to go on because I gave you a pre-Mother's Day push yesterday. You need it still, then by all means peep at yesterday's reading. I'm going to move forward because I got a little long-winded yesterday, and I have been attempting to keep these within about 13 minutes. So with that said, the cards have been shuffled. They have been prayed upon. The Holy Spirit through me has been asked to join us. Our ancestors have been asked to guide us. Our soul guides and spirit guides and soul guides and ascended masters and all those who want us to win, that no longer live on this plane but work diligently around us for our good, have been asked to join and encourage us in this reading. So with that said, we move forward. The first card that was drawn for today is the Soul Retrieval. Deep soul healing with the goddess. How appropriate for Mother's Day. That once again, from this plane or from another, the feminine energy is still reaching out to help us heal. So let's see what the Soul Retrieval card comes to instruct us. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Some of you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, as well as opening of gifts and soul abilities you did not know that you had. Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past and in traumatic experiences and relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked, and the pieces of self to be reclaimed and restored to your soul. Forgiveness is a good place to begin the work more consciously. This is hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justified in what we feel or perceive. We don't want to be harmed again by allowing inappropriate behavior. In the action of forgiveness, you are simply reclaiming your energy from the situation, person, or experience so that you are no longer at its disposal, instead of being trapped in their energy field. What is more likely to occur is that the person, place, or situation will simply fall away from your life and be released. You will not be opening yourself up for attack. You will be wiser and stronger for your forgiveness, and the ability to forgive gives you the ability to reclaim your spirit in totality. So, that's the theme for today. So, the feminine energy or the mother energy or the healing energy of this card speaks to letting go of the things that are holding us back. And how much more appropriate would that be on Mother's Day? Because oftentimes, we have this grand old idea of who Mama is, but Mama is exactly who she is. Whether she be on this plane or move to the next, She still may hold pieces of your spirit, pieces of your soul that in your upbringing, she claimed as a way to protect you, or a way in which she was still working through her own trauma and held you back. It's time to let those things go, because we have powers that are needed to be reclaimed, that are needed right now to help heal the world, that we will not have access to until we let those spaces go and open up the void so that new, more healthy energies may take their place. So that's the theme for today. So moving forward, those cards that support that from our toolbox, the first one is the 7 of emotion. Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely that you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. Now, what comes to mind is the book Ask by Esther Hicks, Ask and It Is Given. And what we often do is ask, and Spirit immediately gives us, or begins doing the work to give us, if it is good for us, or if it is something that will allow us to grow further toward our practices and toward our purpose, it begins to come our way. But our negating, and we don't even consciously know that we're negating those things that we ask for, as to making judgments as to whether or not they're good, or whether or not we're worthy, or whether or not who will feel this way or that way. It's all part of the journey. If you ask for it, accept it, claim it. Let your language be that of how good it is for you. Because otherwise, we chase our tails. We ask for this powerful, strong, and beautiful, I love crepe myrtles, so let's say crepe myrtle tree to grow. Yet, each time we see the sprout, we throw dirt on it. It says, oh no, it's not ready. Well, before you know it, you got a mound of dirt in front of you and a sprout underneath of the dirt that can't seem to find the light because of the things we throw on top of it, not accepting our good. So, don't get on the way of your growth. If you've asked to be loved, if you've asked to be protected, if you've asked to be guided, if you've asked to be blessed, guess what? You are being loved, blessed, guided, protected. It's happening. You can't say where it's coming from. You may ask for it to come from specific ways. You know, they always say, you make a list, but there's always something, because we can't figure it all out. There's always something that we did not see coming. Excuse me. I got a sign. It's time to start doing the sinus stuff, because pollen has gone crazy, and I live around a circle of trees. I love my trees. They give me shade and birds and pollen. So there's always balance. So moving forward, don't stand in the way of your good. Don't stand in the way of your blessings. If you ask for heaven to guide you, be grateful in the knowing that it is doing just that. Moving on to the third card, and it is from the Empathic Oracle. And oftentimes those who consider themselves and have taken up the cross to be light workers are also empaths, because we are we feel it all. And so it is easy for us to hold up the light. But oftentimes the shielding we talked about yesterday needs to be strengthening side by side our receptivity, because the more we pull in that we are being able to access, so that we can give the good, give the inspiration, give the encouragement, the more other forces surround us that would have us not. Because we talked about it yesterday. For as much good and for as much love and life you want to give to the world, there is an energy that would have it shut down. So when I pull my good, I have to shield that which would get in the way of me being my best self and me sharing that with you. So with that said, let's see what the 41 of Stardust brings to us as a lesson. As I look at the night sky, I know within my soul is as ancient. I know that my soul, is as ancient as the lights that shine through the darkness of the night. It is a sobering thought to realize that throughout history, every human has gazed at one point to the stars in the sky. Each set of eyes pondered the reason behind their existence that brought them to be, whether there was more to this journey called life. As an empath, you experience all things as energy, thought, emotion, pain, nature, and the elements, all present themselves as an energetic dichotomy looking for space within. This isn't an easy existence, and soon makes you question why. As empaths know that someplace within, deep, you have a remembrance that we all come from light. This light within your soul has been earned through hard-learned truths and lessons from your experiences. You have learned the difference between that which is love and that which pretends. It is in the knowing that we all come from the same light that you can find yourself wishing that others would also remember this truth. Next time someone seems lost, or if you sense a spark in their eyes of curiosity, take them out into the night sky and together gaze and be humbled. They just might remember. Amplify the light. Whatever you remember, whatever you can grasp, whatever you can hold on to, strengthen it, because it will make it easier to be in these times. When I say 2 trains running, that means for as fervent as you run toward the light, there are those who are running in the opposite direction. Cover yourself and don't forget what train you're on. Fourth, and final card for this reading for this day is I am entitled to miracles. The lesson from the Course of Miracles says that you are entitled to the miracles because of what you are. You will receive miracles because of what God is. And you will offer miracles because you are one with God. If you didn't hear it, let's hear it again. I am entitled to miracles. You are entitled to miracles because of what you are. Starseed, You will receive miracles because of what God is: omnipotent, omniscient, omniluminous spirit that lives within. And you will offer miracles because you are one with God. That's the whole truth. With that said, I don't think I need to take that any further. Know that you are loved by the Divine Feminine, who represents as Mother. Whether your mother be on this plane or on the next, she still supports you as spirit. She still planted in you a seed that nurtures your soul, that allows you to be able to do that for others. And if your DNA-giving mother did not do that for you, Spirit sent you someone who did. So in this day of honoring those who nurture, those who give life, whether it be physical life or spiritual life, I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Namaste. And have the best Mother's Day of your choosing.